I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize when they get stuck and they get stagnant in whatever pursuit they have, it's because it's gotten hard or you're at a point in your journey where you're not really sure what the right next move is. Part of you subconsciously is waiting for someone to tell you what to do, give you permission to go with your gut, more or less just verbally articulate that they support you. It would be incredibly powerful if more people understood that's why they don't really go after their goals. That's why they drag their feet when it comes to pursuing their goals. And that's just, no one's going to give you permission. No one's going to tell you what your day to day should look like. No one's going to tell you what your routine should be. And even if they do, everything is super individual, because what you like, what works for you, may not work for me, may not work for the next person. So be wary of the people that, unless they're a coach and they're working one-on-one with you, people that try and generalize and make these blanket statements about what works, what shouldn't work, habits you should adopt, which success has a framework, and all the successful people will tell you exactly what they did to get there, how hard they had to work, how hard they had to grind, until things finally started to get to the point where it became a self-fulfilling prophecy, more or less. And so some of it is success leaves its own breadcrumbs, and it's up to you to follow those breadcrumbs, but while also creating a path of your own. And outside of that, and outside of working with a coach, there's no one that's going to tell you this is what your day should look like. This is what you need to be doing at 10 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, at 11 o'clock. And I feel as though that's why a lot of people get stuck working for someone, is because there's that security of knowing what you're going to do and having someone hold you accountable should you forget, should you get lazy or anything like that. And what I'm really working on is cultivating that sense of accountability within myself. I don't want to have to rely on somebody to tell me what to do, where to be, what time to do things. I want to build that trust in myself to where I can dictate that to myself. That is definitely a skill that you have to acquire, because for so long you've been operating in one type of way, doing things a certain type of way. So creating those new neural connections and new habits to be in alignment with the new way you want to do things is going to take some time. You may fall back into your old habits once or twice, but it's that consistently pursuing that new way of being that's really what's going to take you from one level to the next.